Yo, like for real, all jokes aside, what is wrong with these black women, bro? I don't want to hear none of y'all talk about, oh, they be needing help. You know, they be needing help. The fathers ain't around. Number one, they chose that. No good. Bleep, bleep. And now there's always help. But this story right here is unbelievable, yo. Just last week, the girl left her 2-year-old and her 9-year-old in the house, and the 2-year-old ended up, deleting, and rats was even eating on the 2-year-old. But right now, we got a story that is insane. You're not going to believe it. This mother left her children in the home for 4 to 5 years, dropping food off every week. Listen to this crazy situation.
Sheriff's deputies came to this house behind me, which is on Lydia Lane, to do a welfare check on a woman. But when they got inside, they didn't find her, but they did find her 3 kids who had been abandoned and living in deplorable conditions.
Everybody's upset about it, like, oh my God, this is right in our neighborhood. How could something like this happen?
Pontiac resident Emma Gross lives a few streets over from the home where the kids were found. The Oakland County Sheriff's Office says the house was covered in piles of trash as high as 4 feet in some rooms. There was even mold and human feces throughout the house.
It's pretty heartbreaking that the kids would have to live under those conditions.
Sheriff Michael Bouchard tells me a 15-year-old boy and his 2 sisters, ages 12 and 13, hadn't been outside the home in years and were surviving off of weekly drop-offs of prepared food.
It kind of reminds me of the commercials you see where animals are living in very deplorable conditions. Well, kind of take that times 10.
Yeah, but y'all think that's something, though. You know what I'm saying? We got video and we got pictures of actually how it looked. They said up to 4 feet in garbage. Unreal.
Well, the pictures are hard to look at. Police in Pontiac say 3 children were found living alone in deplorable conditions after discovering their mother had abandoned them for years. Our Victor Williams is following the story for us tonight. Victor, we're learning that mother has been arrested. What else can you tell us?
And real quick, just so I show you how she looked, here could go to trash right here. Here go to trash right here. You get what I'm saying? Unbelievable, man. There's no explaining this. How you could just drop food off to your kids every week. You no longer stay there for 5 years. That means your 15-year-old was 10. Now he's 15. Your 7-year-old's 12 now. They said the kids was sleeping on pizza boxes. Yeah, Pizza Hut and Domino's pizza boxes, fam. This is insane.
Yeah, that's right. The mother has been arrested, Pam, but we're told that these kids were actually inside of this house for years, at least since 2021. This is the house behind me that has that orange sticker right there on the window, but we're told these kids were only 12, 13, and 15. Now, authorities, they said that the mom would drop off food from time to time, but she's a 34-year-old woman that's now being held at the Oakland County Jail with a case now being turned over to the prosecutor for review. We are expecting charges to come in the next few days or so, but the only reason authorities ever stepped in the first place was because the landlord actually called 911. He contacted deputies after not hearing from the mother since about December, and that's what started this welfare check. Take a look at some of this video from inside of the place. We're told that the house was just so unsanitary that evidence techs, they had to wear hazmat suits in order to investigate. Now, we're talking about piles of garbage in rooms as high as 4 feet tall, human feces overflowing in the toilet, and then also the bathtubs. Apparently, they were living on that food that people would bring nearby. Even also, strangers would sometimes bring that food up to the door. Now, also, we are being told that the mother had not spoken to the 2 girls that were in there for years, but she would go and actually speak to the son from time to time. The kids were not in school. They actually spent their entire time at the home watching TV and then playing video games. The conditions in the house were so bad that the kids had to sleep on the floor, the boy had a mattress, and the girls had to sleep on pizza boxes.
That's crazy, bro. Said they were sleeping on Domino's pizza boxes and Pizza Hut pizza boxes, boy. Papa John's pizza boxes. A Michigan mother was arrested on Friday for abandoning her children for several years, leaving them in deplorable conditions, according to the Oakland County Sheriff's Department. 34-year-old woman from Pontiac, Michigan. Now, they don't want a DDG, bro. A Dub and DDG, bro. Y'all need to tell us something about this, bro. That's where y'all from, G. What's going on? So, right now, she deserted the 3 children, a 15-year-old boy and 2 daughters, 12 and 13, approximately for 4 to 5 years. So, when the coronavirus hit, oh my goodness, when that situation hit, that's when she abandoned these kids, bro. They were years younger, and now they're years older. This is insane, man. We don't want to hear nobody coming over here caping for this disgusting 304 roof rat, because this is what they can do to their kids. We tried to tell y'all, they do not love their kids, man. They do not like their kids. Real talk, they're a burden on them. They be hating that they even had kids with the men that they had them with, so they don't even like the kids. I'm telling you, they be always trying to come caping and piping for women that's like this. No, all women are not good mothers. I don't care what y'all say. They always try to give it to the fathers, but in situations like this, we clearly see that the mothers are not good parents. And they do not need to have no children, because we need to know, just like in Detroit, this is Michigan, the lady that left her children in the car in the casino and they froze into deletion. You see what I'm saying? Black lady. Last week in Indianapolis, the lady, like I said earlier, that left her children in the house up to 30 to 40 degrees. The little girl had frostbite on her toes and on her fingers, and a rat hole in the side of her neck. Cut it out, man. These women are not made to be mothers, bro. Absolutely disgusting, and somebody need to do something about this. Real talk. She should never have kids again in this life. Let's conclude this crazy situation.
And that's what the kids were living in for years.
The boy told deputies that his mother abandoned them back in either 2020 or 2021. Deputies were recently called because the landlord of the home asked for them to do a welfare check.
The landlord said he hadn't seen her for some time, and I think, as our detectives mentioned, that hadn't paid her rent going back to October.
The kid's mother was arrested on Friday, and Bouchard says she had been living somewhere else in Pontiac. The kids hadn't been in school since they were abandoned.
Well, that's going to be a very long process to figure this all out. Not just how they are, both mentally and physically, but how did this ever happen, to have these kids fall through the cracks on so many levels with relatives, the community, and with schools.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
I've seen, child neglect and other situations where they're living in bad places, but not to this level and not for this extended duration.
The mother will be facing criminal charges, and in the meantime, her kids are now staying with a relative.
So like I said, this is the disgusting mother right here. You get what I'm saying? Just totally just out of this world, bro. Nasty. You get what I'm saying? Here she go right here. Just look at this. But she got on a nice little fit. She got her makeup on. She got her earrings in, making it appear that she's doing great. Making it appear that she's doing something, when indeed she's a dusty, filthy person, bro. They do not like their kids. I'm trying to tell y'all, get with the program. They do not like their kids. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? How can you leave your kids in cribs like this? You know there was mice and rats in here. They land on pizza boxes. Land on pizza boxes. That is insane. You can't make this up, man. So there you have it, man. Another 304 dusty roof rat of a mother let her kids live in these conditions like this, because once again, we told y'all, they do not care about their kids. They do not like them, and they can't even stand them. They don't want to be around them, because this is insane right here. This is insane. Real talk. Look at her. This is insane. And then you had this one right here. You know what I'm saying? They're everywhere, man. You can't get about a week without seeing one of these terrible or disgusting moms pop up on your feed. Real talk. Unbelievable. She's not a mother. Don't call her that. Yeah, real talk, bro. This is crazy. 15-year-old boy, 12 and 13. They was 7 and 6. He was 10. About time she left them. This boy's a whole teenager ready to drive. And get this, they never left the crib. They said they never even left the crib. So they've been in there the whole time, never even went outside. They'll just get their food basically like this. They was like this. And close the door and just go back in. And wouldn't do nothing else. Would never even go back outside for like 5 years. Hop in the comments and let me know what you think about this crazy situation. If you enjoy the content, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. It's all free. Like, comment, subscribe, and until further, yeah.